Just a quick look at gold, as it seems to be sort of finding some sort of buys definitely around the sort of sub 1900 level. And we're finally actually seeing a break of this channel that it's been respecting since when's this, the 7th of August. So for the last 2 weeks, from 1940 down, it's been quite an orderly sell down, to be honest. And that is to say, the price has certainly respected this falling resistance and the falling support as well. Each time you've had the buyers stepping in, you've had the sellers going, yep, that's enough for us. And that we did have a point around the 1910 where it was trying to put in a double bottom. We've also sort of got this point around here at 1900, that nice round number, where it sort of really tried a couple of times. Just for the buyers, they weren't sort of waiting at these lower levels. They were going, no, let's push up the bid. Let's have a shot a little bit earlier and another shot, and selling pressure was still just too great. Bang, and price collapses down again with a little retest, and then bang, down again. But what we've seen here down this 1985 has been a really interesting level because every time it's come into it, it hasn't come into it lightly. It's been these big, solid sell downs. Like the bears are really attacking this here, and we're seeing it sort of fire down, bang. But three times over, it's held. Last night in the start of the US session, we finally got that close, first close outside this sort of downtrend channel. And in typical sort of gold fashion, everybody's watching for this. They're going, hey, here's a technical break. Boom, let's get long. Well, perfect time to just snap out those early position takers and bang, back down to this sort of 1985. But you see that the buyers have stepped in once more, pushed it back up. We had a little bit of a sort of flat up and down sort of session through Asia, but certainly once Asia closed it up, we're seeing this push back up into the next leg. And this is actually giving us our third higher high here. So we've got one high here, another high here, and another high here. So we're starting to see a bit more of this sort of uptrend form for us at the moment. So we could expect to sort of see a little bit of sort of back and forth because obviously after such strong selling pressure, all these buyers aren't going to dissipate straight away. However, what we're looking for is the change of structure. We've got this down channel that it's been respecting for, as I said, 2 weeks straight. We've broken it. We've sort of come back in. We've retested. Buyers have said one more time, yes, look, we're going up. I think anybody that's short gold would have to start to be sort of worrying a little bit as to how high this move is going to come. Look, if we sort of just took it, I mean, we've come down from the highs up here. So was this latest move has come from sort of 1886, and presuming that this is the bottom, we could start to look for a couple of sort of fib levels as to where we may sort of see price pop up to here. Of course, it's not going to go in a straight line, but what we're looking for is something along these sort of lines here where we can sort of say, okay, look, this is the time to sort of, you know what I mean, to sell the sort of rising resistance and then buy on those dips down till it comes to a point where, of course, we break through here and we see the bears back in control and it kind of drives back down to the lows. But certainly for the moment, it's starting to look a little bit better for the bulls, or at least for a little bit of reprieve in that. While sort of US dollars, I would say, is the main driver, and we're starting to see some profit taking coming into sort of Jackson Hole.